Okay, so let me share my screen. Yeah. From today's class, we are going to start with the practical. Okay, and we are going to learn. And we are also providing you assignment as well. Okay, so in previous topic, we saw the standard objects of Salesforce, right? Which is leads, accounts, contacts. Let me go. So in order to go to that leads object or account object or opportunity object, this is the app launcher. Okay, you need to click on this 9 dots, then search here sales. Okay, sales is the application. We are going to learn about application today, so don't worry. So if I click on sales, then all the tabs will gonna show up: opportunity, leads, accounts, contact. Okay, so we had an overview what this standard objects are and what the use of that particular object. Okay, now today we are going to learn about application in Salesforce. Okay, so application. So as I said earlier, this sales is the application. Okay, in Salesforce. So app or application in Salesforce, it's like a container for all the objects, tabs and other functionalities. Okay, so this is a group tab works as a unit. Here we have a group tabs here. Okay, and application simply consists of its name. This is the application name. Then logo, this is the logo from Salesforce. Okay, and the order set of tabs. These are all the tabs. Okay, the simple application can contain one tab as well, which is home tab and default logo. So this particular application is from Salesforce. Okay, so the logo is for the Salesforce. So basically we have two types of applications. One is standard application, and these applications which comes with every instance of Salesforce. Okay, so it includes this app launcher, then certain logo and name. So these apps can be customized according to the need of the business requirement. Okay, the label, description, and logo, it cannot be changed for the standard application. So let's say that in future, if your organization says that we want to change some of the order of these object tabs. Okay, so that we can do in the system. These are all the tabs. Okay, objects and tabs means kind of a heading or tabs. Okay, so let's say okay, so as I said, we cannot change the name and the logo. Now the second type is custom apps. Apps which are built or we can build okay, to meet the specific business needs and requirement of the organization. So custom apps can be made as by grouping of standard as well as custom tabs. Okay, so now these are all the standard object tabs. Okay, so in the custom application we can add standard object tabs as well as custom object tabs. Logo in logo in custom apps can be added and they can be changed as well. Okay, we can also change that, and the name is defined by us because it's the standard application. Now let's learn about the tab. Okay, what is exactly the tab? So tab means it displays the data of object and other content in the application. Okay, so tabs are also two types, which is standard and custom. So standard object tabs is the standard object tabs displays data related to standard object, as I said earlier, account or opportunity. Okay, opportunity is the standard object and this is the tab for the standard object. And custom object tabs is it displays the data related to a custom object. Okay, okay, just a minute. Yeah, I'll repeat the tab. So it displays data of objects and other content in the application. Okay, now sales is the application and here we have different tabs. Okay, so we have two types of tabs. One is standard object tabs and second one is custom object tabs. So standard object tab means it displays the data related to the standard object. Okay, example is this one: opportunity, then leads, account. And custom object tabs. Custom object tabs displays data related with the custom object. Okay, now what is custom object? And how we can create it, that we are going to learn in the next class. But let's consider that, let's say if we have created some custom object called candidate. Okay, so that candidate tab we can create and we can add it to the application, whether it is a standard application or custom application, it doesn't matter, we can add that tab. Okay, okay, so let's create the custom application. Okay, as you know, this is the standard application and now we are going to create a custom application. Okay, so for that, what you'll have to do is first you'll have to go to the setup. Okay, whatever you need to create or you need to modify or you need to make any changes, for that you'll have to go to the setup. Okay, always remember that, and please pay attention because now we are going to start the practical. So we are going to create the custom application in Salesforce. Name is recruiting. Okay, recruiting app. So we are going to create a recruiting application which will contain certain custom objects and as well as standard objects. Okay, so for that, in order to create the application, you need to click on the setup here, then setup. In quick find box, enter app manager. Okay, click on app manager. Okay, so this is the setting or setup page for the app manager, and here excuse me. Here you will see all the applications, okay, which are currently in your organization, the list of all applications. And as of now, all these applications are standard applications. Okay, now we are going to create the custom applications. Here you can also see that application type. Some says classic, some says lightning. Okay, so these are all the applications which supposed to classic. Okay, and these are all the applications which supposed to lightning. Okay, now always remember that, let's say if you have a requirement to create a new application, okay, then try to create that application in lightning, because when you will create that application in lightning, what will happen, it will be supported by lightning UI as well as classic UI. But if you create that in the classic UI, okay, then that will be only supported by classic UI. Okay, and if you want to use that particular application in lightning as well, then you have to upgrade that application, okay, to lightning. So here I think we get that option. Now this is the standard one. Okay, so we will not get any option. So but let's say that, just consider that we have created a uh, custom application in classic UI. Okay, and now I want to upgrade it. Okay, so what you can do is just click on this drop down button. Okay, and here you will see upgrade option. Okay, you just need to click on that upgrade option, and then it will be upgraded and it will be supported by lightning UI as well. Okay, so let's start with our custom recruiting application. Okay, so in order to create app, first you need to go to the setup here, then click on setup, then in the setup page, in here in quick find box, enter app manager and click on app manager. Okay, now we want to create a new application. So for that we have here a new button. Okay, new lightning app. Click on new lightning app. Here you will have to give name of the application. Okay, so this is the application name, recruiting. Developer name is it will automatically be existing. It's a unique name. Okay, you can enter description as well as you can also upload any logo if you have. Right now I don't have any logos, so I'm not going to upload anything. Okay, but you can try this. Then click on next. Okay, now these are all the app options. Okay, so the first option is navigation style. So this is the standard navigation, okay, which is by default on, and then we have console navigation as well. So console navigation is mainly used in the support business. Okay, for example, let's say your company, you know, they sell products. Okay, and then they have a separate team, which is a support team. Okay, for the customers. Let's say if any customer have any issue with their products, then they can reach out to the support team. Okay, so in that support business, support, application, this console navigation use. Let me show to you. So here, this is the sales and yeah, service console. Oops. Sorry. I'm still- Okay. So yeah, from here, let's go to the service console. Okay. So as you can see here, this look will be different. This is the standard navigation and this is the console navigation. The main difference is in standard navigation, we can see tabs like this, right? But in console navigation, tabs are added over here in the drop down. Okay,
So
now
Amrapali, we also had the sales console, right? What is the difference between sales console and service console?
no, sales console is also, have the same exact, we can
Can you
say.
open that and show us, please? So tabs are hidden here.
Yeah. Here tabs added like this, and here you have to click on this drop down. Okay.
So what
You
is the difference between console and sales console?
Yeah. Sales console is just the name. Service console is just the name. Basically, these two are the console. Okay. Here it's given the console navigation. So these two have the same console navigation. It's just the name provided by Salesforce is the standard application.
Sorry, I did not understand. So sales application and sales console are almost same or exactly same.
Okay.
Only the tabs
You
are hidden. Is that
asking? Oh, sorry, I think I misunderstood. So you are asking sales application, that means standard navigation, and sales or service console, which is console navigation, right?
no, just a second. So this is the sales application, right? The screen which we are seeing. So
Yeah.
we also saw sales console. Is that also an application?
Yes.
Okay, so the difference between sales app and the sales console app is that the tabs are hidden. And what are the other differences?
That I was going to tell you, right? I was in the middle of that. Okay. So here, let's say, okay, not sales service. If you want to learn about sales console, let's switch to sales console because basically it's the same service and sales console. Okay, now let's say that sales team is working on lead objects. Okay, so I can open multiple leads or multiple cases in a single page. Okay, in navigation, what happens if I click on leads? If I go to all open leads, and if I click on this, okay, that lead will get open. Here, if I open this, it will gonna open up over here. with a different view. Let me open multiple deals here. So basically, this this console navigation used for in the support business like this. So a support agent can work on multiple cases at the same time, or maybe anyone has any idea what happens in support business. Let's say, yeah, let's consider the Salesforce support team. Okay, let's say that you have any issues with login in your Salesforce org, and then you can reach out to your support team, Salesforce support team. Okay, what they can do or how they can help. So basically, what happens? A case gets created when, okay, when we reach out to support team, let's say via email, or we can create a case as well. Okay, that case get assigned to a particular support agent. Okay, and that support agent is working. Let's open service console. Okay, now let's say that this is the case which support agent has received. Okay, they can work on this. They can see who is the case. What is the case number? What is the status, subject, description? Who is the contact on this particular case? Right. Here we have attachments as well. Okay, and in the details section we also have that information about the detail, the description, subject, internal comments. Okay, feeds. Okay, something like that. Now let's say that I am the support agent and I want to resolve this case. Okay, so what I can do is I can just go ahead here and I can search for the similar cases. Okay, let's say in the search box I can open that case. So without closing this one, I can open another case. I can go through it. Okay, I can read all the instructions given in that particular case. Okay, how the previous support agent might have resolved that particular case, what steps needed. Okay, all that information I can just go through it.
Can we also open these are the cases? We open all of these from the cases, right? Can we open opportunities or accounts or leads, anything?
Then you will have to switch, right? So this is the service console. So here we don't need opportunities or leads, okay? But we have accounts and contact because accounts represents organization.
So if we click on account, only account.
Yeah. If I go to all account, click on Burlington Textile. So it will go
so we can open multiple, like,
yeah,
from different tabs. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So this is the only difference between console and standard navigation. So in standard navigation, we have tabs like this. Okay, we can open one. We can say one record at a time, right? But in console navigation, tabs will be hidden like this, and we can open multiple records at the same time. Okay, and we can switch between multiple records. Okay, without changing the page or anything. Okay, this is the only difference. Okay, and basically standard navigation is used in every businesses. Okay, console navigation is only used in the support businesses. So just a minute. Okay, yeah. So here I have selected standard navigation. Then support form factor with desktop and phone. If you only select desktop, then it will be applicable or supported only for desktop or only for phone. Okay, so we want both desktop and phone. So this setting is we need to enable. Okay, yeah. Then this will be the default setting. Okay. Now what you need to do is just click on next. So remember what we did. First we only added name. Okay. Developer name, system automatically takes. You can enter description. You can also upload logo. Okay. Click on next. Then you have to select the navigation style, which is standard navigation, and this one will be the desktop and phone because it's by default selected. Okay, you can try creating console navigation as well. Okay, now click on next. Now the next page is for utility items. Utility items means a small bar, okay, that can be added over here. Okay, here as you can see on this particular image. Okay, this is the full page and utility bar is added over here, right? And here we can add different icons, for example call logs, okay, or taking notes or time, something like that. So this is the utility bar where we can add utility item. Okay, I'm not going to add anything, but I'll just show you. So in order to add, you need to click on this add utility item. Okay, and you can select from here. Okay, let's say open CTI soft phone. This is for phone. Then we have recent items. Then we have notes. Let's say if I selected notes. Okay, so this will going to be add like this notes. Then if I want to add recent items. Okay, so I can add recent items and any other things. Okay, now these are all provided by Salesforce. So let's consider that if I added recent item and notes, so I can add it over here like this, and it will gonna show a bar over here, okay, at the end of the page, and you will see these two icons, notes and recent item. Okay, but basically this we are not going to add it. Okay, so you can remove it like this. This is, mainly add in the console application because they have some integration with phones, right? So let's say that in support industry, they want to call the customer, so they can directly call from the utility item, okay, instead of going to and dialing the phone. Okay, so just remember I have not added any utility items over here. Okay, now click on next. Okay, now this is the important in while creating the application. It's the navigation item. Navigation item means here we can specify which object you want to show or add in the application. Okay, so as of now I only want account. Okay, only account object, not any other object. So what I'll do, I'll just click on the account and click on this arrow button. Okay, once I click on this arrow button, the account tab will automatically get added here. Okay, that's it. Later on when we will create custom objects, okay, that custom objects, then we can add it over here. But as of now, only account object. Okay, next. And here, this is the last page where what you can do is give the access to the users. Okay, so this is the user profile page. Here, what I will do, I will give access to the system administrator. So for that, you have to do the same. Just select system administrator, click on this add button, and it will going to get add. Okay, why system administrator? Because our profile is system admin. Okay, and if we don't give access to the system administrator, okay, then we won't be able to view this particular application. Even if that application is created in the system, okay, you can see that application in the backend, but you won't be able to see here in the app launcher. Okay, so for that purpose, it's very important to give access to the users. Now, what is profile and all? These are all we are going to learn in security model. But as of now, just remember that our profile is system administrator, okay, who has all the access in the system or all the privileges to modify anything in the system. Okay, so that's the reason I have selected here system administrator and then save and finish. Okay, this is the application which we have created. Okay, just now, do you want me to repeat the process of creating application? Okay, yeah. So this is the recruiting application which we have just created. Let's see from the start. I'll just close this. If you want to create a new application in the system, you have to go to the setup. And how you can go to the setup page? You need to click on this setup. Go to setup. In the quick find box, enter app manager. Click on app manager. Okay, these are all the list of which is right now present in our organization. And now you want to create a new application. So for that, you need to click on this, which is new line app. Name. Okay. I'm giving name as recruiting one because we have already created application with the name recruiting. If the same name, then we will receive the error. So developer name, it automatically takes. Okay. So what I did is I just added recruiting one name here in the app name. That's it. Then click on next button. Then these are all the application options. Okay. So navigation style will be standard navigation. Supported form factor will be desktop and phone. Okay. And this is the setup. First one, full set of setup options. Then click on next. Here we have a page to add utility item, but as of now, we don't need to add any. So simply click on next. From here, this is the navigation item, okay, where you can select the object tabs which you want to show in that particular application. Okay, so I just want to show accounts. Okay, so I can select this account, click on this add button, then the account tab, get selected. Let's say that let's search for contact as well here. Okay, and let's add a contact. Okay, so what you have to do is first you need to select this. So how you can select this? You just need to hover over and click on that. Okay, once you click on that, it will get selected. Okay, and then click on this add button. Now we have added account and contact. Okay, that's it. Only these two object tabs. And now click on next. And this is the last page for user profile. So this page is, from here we can specify which particular profile has access to this particular application. Okay, custom application. So I'm going to select here system administrator, because our profile is system administrator. If I don't select this one, then I won't be able to view this application. Even if this particular application is created, is in the system, exist in the system, but we cannot see. We will be only able to see the backend if we don't have selected the system administrator. And then click on save and finish. That's it. These are the steps which you need to follow, okay, to create the application. Okay, so this is the first application which we created, recruiting. And this is the second application which we created, recruiting 1. Okay, now let's go here, click on this app. Okay, when you click on this app launcher, you can either search, okay, recruiting application, or what you can do is you can just click on view all, and here you can search recruiting. Okay, so here we click, we can see all the applications. So let's go to the recruiting application. Okay, so as you can see, when we created this recruiting application, I only added one tab, okay, object tab, which is accounts. Okay, I can see only accounts, right? I did not added any other tab. Now in this second tab, let's go and open the recruiting 1. Okay, in first we have open recruiting. Here we are going to open the recruiting 1. So in this custom application, you will see 2 tabs. Why? Because at the time of application creation, I added 2 tabs, account as well as contact. Okay, so later on, let's say you want to add any application, you can go to app manager. Okay, click edit for that particular application, and go to the navigation item, because from navigation item we can add object tab. Okay, search for any object, let's say lead. Okay, this is the recruiting, not recruiting 1. Okay, add and save. You can do this multiple times. Now let's refresh this. Show. In when we do the changes, it takes some time to reflect those. But this is the process to add the navigation. Okay.
Amrapali, could you please repeat that how to get it through the navigation tab? First part we understood that when you described it from the quick find, but how to check it from the navigation, the recruiting? Can you please repeat that part again?
Means from here.
Yes, this part.
Can you see this button or
Yes.
setup here?
Yes.
You need to click here. Okay, and then this box will gonna open. So here you will need to click on this setup.
Right.
When you click on setup, this is the setup page by default. Okay, here you have you will have to search for app manager. Go to the app manager. These are all the lists. Okay, this. So click on this drop down box and click on edit. When you click on edit, you will see all the options. So here you can see navigation item.
Okay, right. Got it.
Any other question? Did you understand, guys, this concept, how you can create custom application in system? Yes, no, maybe.
Hi, can you explain about navigation again?
Standard navigation is the only is how you can view the records in the system, right? Okay. Now I have opened here standard navigation and open here the console navigation. So now you tell me what difference you see.
The tabs.
Tabs what?
The object tabs.
Yeah, but what?
The order.
We can view all of them together.
Yeah. And here?
Here we need to select through drop down, and all the tabs are open. We can see all the tabs in one page. Here you have to click on particular tab. In the other one, we have to click on particular tab to open each tab, and in this one, all the tabs are open together.
Right. Okay. And the second difference is?
Second difference is that one we have to select the tabs from the drop down box.
Second difference is?
The records, you mean? Multiple records at the same time?
Multiple records at the same time. But here you can open one record at a time.
So
This is
basically the
difference.
content is the same, but the look is different, right?
Exactly.
Between.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So this console is used by support team, and standard only the sales one is used by standard one, right?
Standard one is actually used in each and every business. Only the console navigation is used in support.
Okay.
Okay, any other question? Okay, I will consider this as no. Let's stop the screen share. So this is the only topic, okay, which is application or app creation. We take, I think that's it for today, because if I take any other topic, then it will just gonna go over your head. So what I want you to do is, okay, after this class, we will upload the link, okay, YouTube link. You can go through the recording, okay, and we will also give you the assignments as well. So just try to create the applications in your system, okay, and if you have any questions or any difficulties or anything, we can discuss this in the next class. Okay, just go through the recordings. If you're not understanding, what I will suggest is go through the recording again and again. Okay.
Where we can get all these recordings?
Devendra will update in that particular sheet.
Pardon?
The sheet.
I already shared, I think. I already shared with everyone the sheet.
Yes, the
So-
sheet access Devendra has shared with everyone. So in that particular sheet, there is a tab. Okay, in that tab, we will be able to see these recordings.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, then that's it for today, guys. And Devendra has also, given the sheet in the chat box. So if you don't find the, that particular sheet link, you can just copy it from here, from the chat box.
Just bookmark it on your desktop or laptop. So it will be handy for you.